Congratulations. You are being rescued. Please do not resist.
Welcome, friends, to the Beaver Dam.
This is a beaver. You've probably heard of their dam building and tree cutting. Aside from humans, no other living animal does more to modify its environment for its own purposes. But when? How does the beaver and why does it leave? This is a beaver. So the beaver leaves and the rest of the dam gets built.
Thank you for giving a damn. We have taken our first step toward being the damn dominant top apex predator beaver that we could possibly be, being the top character, the top player in this wonderful game.
How does the beaver and why does it leave?
Thank you for giving a damn. Welcome, friends, to the Beaver Dam. And damn, it's good to be with you guys. It has been a long week. I have been... bruh. It has been a very long week here in the Beaver Dam. I am absolutely fried. I apologize for the Damathon not continuing. It has been just absolute freaking insanity lately. I barely slept the last couple of nights. But hey, I had 2 excellent dates this week, so we'll see where those go. I actually have a second date set up for later tonight. But welcome, yes, fried beaver. You guys ever had fried beaver tails? It's basically just donuts, but they're delicious. Also, another fun fact for you guys, since, you know, we just missed out on celebrating because I was so busy this week. We missed out on celebrating International Beaver Day, which happened this week. Did you know that they harvest my kind, especially way back when? Not so much as often nowadays, but it's possible. The anal glands of beavers are harvested, my own kin's anal glands, to make vanilla flavoring. So next time you try vanilla, artificial vanilla, it could be the anal glands of my friends. Anyways, Welcome back to the Beaver Dam and our ridiculous fun facts and stupid jokes. And no, that was not a joke. That is something you can actually look up. So go check it out. Yes, beavers are made of donuts and vanilla. You are correct, Wep. See, you nailed it, my friend. Plus, both GACs spent like 2 hours on my alt just to lose on fleets. Oof, Alex, that's rough, my friend. Dude. The day job has been this week has been constant. And it ended in me screwing something up, and so life has been rough. So today we're going to let the Damathon incentives ride, and we're going to add to the timer, but I am unsure when I'll be able to continue the Damathon as of right now. Right now I'm looking at making it so it's throughout this next week as soon as I get off work, and I just continue the Damathon timer every day after I get off work. I need this weekend to not jump off a bridge. It has been such a long week. So... on Warlock coming in with the 22 months of loyalty. I apologize, I haven't set up a alert box on the screen quite yet because this used to be for this was for my recording stuff. But I love getting curb stomped and GAC by 14 mil accounts with everything. Yeah, that sounds about right, Brandon. Hi. Hey there, poopers. Hi. Hi there, poopers. Hi. Con Warlock wants to give you a treat, okay? No. Come on, fine. Take steak. Yep. And one more. Yep. Welcome, Talion. Welcome. Also, Talion, you see him, right? We got both the flags that you paid for here in the Beaver Dam. Love you, poopers. Okay, down. Down. Jahati. Good poopers. Then if you're in a jam for some quick cash, you know what to sell. Yeah, some people sell their kidneys on the black market. Me as a beaver, I sell my anal glands to make vanilla. Glad you like it, Talion. Okay. Well, let's jump into our wonderful GAC. And as I said, our Damathon incentives will be active. Our next incentive is at 650. You can find those incentives in the Discord announcements, but any donation, any membership, anything like that will go straight to these things and our Disney trip. And add timer into our time going into this next week. We will be streaming throughout the evenings just because it'll be a lot easier than doing it this weekend when I am absolutely fried from this weekend, or from this week. So, but yeah, let's jump right into the free to play. Our opponent still has an attack, surprisingly. We got Simon Clark trapped in Carbonite. We also will need to do a little bit of territory battles or territory wars today, just to get our points on both of our accounts because it's been such a wild ride the last couple of weeks, days, hours. 3 to 5 business days, whatever it is. Anyways. I mostly came here for the flags, but I do have a question. Shoot, my dude. So this question about that background, is that still from a 3D environment or 2D art? Could you move the camera elsewhere? How easy is it to add objects or change the environment? So, to give you a little peek behind the curtain, Con Warlock, it is a 3D environment that I have a render of. And so I could do other images from inside the place. In fact, let me pull this up, because I haven't actually experimented with these quite yet. Okay, we'll bring you guys back here for just a moment. And we will add this in. So when we're doing late night streams, we got this as well. So now we have the Beaver Dam at night. And then we also have when we have news happening in the Beaver Dam and we're talking about news, we have an alert in the Beaver Dam. So we have a couple different ones to play with. But yeah, I could definitely put a taxidermy head of Jar Jar on the wall. Yes. Really unlocking PK Hondo, so I'll need some serious guidance at some point. Beaver, let me know when you have time. Can be during the Damathon hours. Okay, sounds good, Heinricher. I think we just got someone from your guild. What do you mean, AR? Like you poached someone from my guild? I have not beaten Simon. I have not touched Expedition 33 in probably a month at this point. I've been so busy that the only time I spend my free time is either with friends, and even then it's been pretty rare to have time to spend with friends. I kid you not, the last week I've probably had about 4 hours of free time, and that 4 hours was spent playing Slay the Spire. Sorry, that's not true. I had 10 hours of free time. 4 hours of that was Slay the Spire. And then 6 hours of that is going on dates. So. Exactly, Talion. But yeah, the Damathon's paused. Everything is still contributing to the Damathon, but we're pausing the timer until Monday evening, and we'll start picking it up on Monday, and I'll just start streaming in any free time that I have, essentially, for throughout this next week until the timer runs out. They want to join, but too small for our guilds. Hey, Mandalorian Martin, welcome. Jornado, good to see you, although I'm pretty sure you're the first person to message in chat. So I'm guessing you're saying hello to Martin. A little tip for the 50 armor shreds: if you have a Gear 1 light side character that can inflict armor shred like Crosshair or Armor, go to light side 1A. You can't die there and farm on second wave. Yeah, I probably didn't do it the best way, but I did it a way. For those who are still needing to do the armor shred, You've got what Con Warlock said. Another one that I used was I took off the mods off of my Boba Fett and then just ran a mod battle with Fennec Shand as the second. And then you just kill off the first person who attacks, and then Fennec Shand just has to hit her second ability and she'll apply 2 armor shred because she has contract. And so I could average about, like, I think it was like 11 to 15 armor shred per battle. And so I finished it in like 3 or 4 battles of mod battles that I wanted to do anyways. So Gas Part 3, just repeat 25 times for free. What are you talking about, Alex? Dang, Con Warlock, that's solid. Oh, Gas Part 3, just repeat 25 times for free for armor shreds. Okay, I see what you mean. The problem is a lot of people don't have gas open. I don't know, Talion. Let me change my chat settings real quick, see if they are popping up. No, it doesn't look like they are. It might be something with your chat. It occasionally happens if you're using a phone. I just reset your YouTube app, but there is an entire possibility that YouTube moderation's cutting it out. Like, you'll get errors if you word like your super chats funky. Like if you try to self-promote your channel in a YouTube super chat or anything, it'll just say error cannot like be processed. Even though, you know, it obviously can be processed. It's just the fact that YouTube moderation is catching it and they don't tell you that. I killed an R10 PK Honda with JML Beaver. I can't be convinced this guy is the weakest GL. He is not the weakest GL. He is the second weakest, but he is a GL nonetheless. With armor, you can do the 50 in just 1 battle. From what I heard, Crosshair I used eventually outdamage the healing that B1 does. Hey, Grax, welcome, welcome. My opponent hit Balin with level 15 Chron on the back wall. I used JML. Any suggestions? I mean, I can look at the data for you real quick. Oh yeah, we'll get some serious reruns of Lightspeed bundles for May the 4th. Honestly, the fact that we haven't already seen reruns for Lightspeed bundles, like a big shift, is really surprising. So I'm guessing in the next like week or so, you're gonna start seeing a lot of Lightspeed bundles start to come in, like one week after another. Because like if you throw them all in on May the 4th, then you're just gonna cause wallet fatigue. So it's a little weird. Do you have any plans on fighting and possibly finally winning Simon anytime soon? I'd like to, yeah. I would love to. Let's dedicate next Saturday. A week from today. We'll do it. Heck yeah, Con Warlock. Yeah, I don't think that's an overcorrection, honestly. We're 5 weeks in, or 5 weeks, 5 characters in. Like, you should be hitting level 65 already. I don't think that they overcorrected. I think this is how it's actually supposed to feel. Was Sith Eternal Paps and Last Jedi Luke the weakest GLs? They didn't used to be. They used to be on par with the other GLs and be a good solid middle of the GL list, with JML kind of shining a little bit higher. But just power creep and lifters have kind of pushed JML out. Sith Eternal has always been just a so-so GL. Yes, Ray is on the higher tier thanks to Hezra. She is currently the best defensive GL in the game. Okay, we need to figure out what we're gonna use to beat these teams. Ewoks can easily be beaten by our Wampa. What are we gonna use against this? Gosh, we have a lot of random stuff now. I mean, I would assume we just want to go Relic Delta. Yeah, let's just Relic Delta it. Ray without Hezra, if you didn't have him unlocked, she's still a great defensive GL. Although if you don't have Ben, then she becomes just an okay GL, and I would probably put her at the same area as JML without Ben. Okay. We need music. Music. We're looking at Luke. So... do it. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and hit the stun. Can we kill off the Geonosian Brood Alpha right now? No? Okay. Let's go ahead and we'll give this to him because that'll make his assisting hit harder. Okay. Okay. OG Vader. I don't have OG Vader past gear 12. Han Chewie. A and 3v3, you don't actually use Han Chewie. You use Dash Han and Chewie, and then you use CLS with 3PO and 3POC. Is actually the strategy in 3v3 because you get two really good splits out of it that can kill multiple teams. But that being said, I don't have Chewie unlocked for this GAC week, I believe. I don't know, I might. Did I lock in Chewie this week? Yeah, I did lock in a Chewie. And my C-3PO is kind of garbage, and my Han Solo is also garbage. So I have a Chewie, so I could have done the two Chewies if I wanted to. But technically, I'm pretty sure CLS with the two that I just did is the best 3v3 team I could have built. Okay, so we got a Padme. I am a little worried about Padme. I don't know if we can beat a Padme. We'll see how this goes. Yeah, I don't know how this is gonna go. I'm seeing some damage at least. Oh, it's because we don't have a song. Oh, hold on, we gotta get a song for these guys. I don't know what song we do for them. Actually, I do know what song. Okay, it looks like he might be modded for protection and not help. Heal up. We gotta get that heal up. Clear it all off. Let's clear that off of him. Ooh, we might be able to just kill off Anakin right now. Because if that's the case, then this will go really easy. A dodge? You're kidding. Just, can we finish him off? Okay. I can clean this up regardless. Okay, that's a dub. There's no way this isn't a dub. Okay, this was a little scary. This was a little scary, but it worked out. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm scared of the Afro event. I mean, if you have good mods, it's honestly, it's just a mod check. That's all it is. Once you get over that mod amount, you're kind of fine. I don't know about that, Grex. I mean, I just got past level 55 today, and that's without playing actively for the last couple of days. I got to level 57 today. On this account. Like, I'm actually farther along on this account than my main account right now. Why do streamers and YouTubers play with the setting that doesn't show all the buffs and debuffs? Mostly because we don't like cluttered on our screen and want the experience to be enjoyable for people watching. I don't know. That's just my 2 cents about it. It's not really something I think about. It's something I turned off to cause less clutter. And that's about it. Quick, which Wonga, guys? Which Wonga? Wonga 1, 2, or 3? Monday after work. Italian.
I would certainly like to.
The illustrious Gabbo to welcome.
Beautiful, beautiful. How dare you? I am so sorry. I will make this the most unpleasant experience of all time for all of you. I apologize for doing anything that would, you know, make you think otherwise. Which droid is worth getting the episode pass? Any of the droids that are going to be a rough. So they need to have either Kyrotech or insane amounts of currency associated. So General Grievous is always a great option. Dark Trooper is also a great option. If you already have both of those, something like Shorty that has like Kyrotech and is also required for one of the farms, stuff like that. Can SLKR siphon enemies mastery until it drops below 0, or is 0 the minimum? I think it's 0 is technically the minimum. But when you hit 0, it does affect all of their stats. So like if they have accuracy for a mastery stat and they hit 0, they instantly no longer have the ability to hit anything. If they have protection as a mastery stat, like for instance Chrysanthemum has protection as a mastery stat, you can technically siphon Chrysanthemum enough that he no longer has protection anymore. So you can fully negate whatever those are, but you could still increase your mastery regardless of the fact that they're at 0 mastery. So like don't stop ramping just because of that. It is 2 separate pieces. I had a whole video about this. 2 separate pieces. There's the piece that is the mastery that actually, you know, goes up on your character, and then there's the mastery that goes down on the other person. They're 2 separate pieces, and so because of that, no matter what, even if it's dodged, even if you're going up against a GL or a raid boss, you can still siphon and gain mastery even if they're not reducing mastery. Hey Steelhawk, welcome. Nice, Mikey Mike, very nice. This fleet is so gross. Okay, our opponent has to be a 853. Good luck to him. Let's move on to the main account. See, I don't know if that's going negative on Warlock. I think that adding in negative numbers is going to be something that would be difficult in the program that they're doing this. Like in the way that the code would be set up, I don't think negative numbers are going to make sense in most cases. And so I think what that is the mastery stat is 0, and so it's timesing by 0, which makes, you know, 70% accuracy times 0 is 0% accuracy. So I'm fully unsure what the whole behind the scenes is. That sounds like something that we could probably ask like a Lost Womp Rat about. It seems like he's looked at some of the code and that type of thing and could probably look at that, but I haven't looked at the code before. But I am inclined to believe that negative numbers are not included. Pre-Relic Bane has 0 mastery, doesn't miss then. Yeah, you're right there. Yeah, so I don't know. You might trace the levels. Oh yeah, dude, the ISB has been the easiest thing. If you are not using the ISB in your stuff right now and just doing this every single time that you go into fight, you're playing it wrong. This is so incredibly easy by comparison, dude. Like, this is 0 effort. I don't have to think about it. Like, I love this. This is my free-to-play account, because people are silly and aren't doing this, is getting like 200 currency a day. Like, yeah. You can get Cassian 4-star. Yeah, I've been severely lacking on being able to play Galaxy of Heroes the last couple of days, and so I am behind by some significant shards on good old Partagaz, and so I'm going to have to actually buy some more shards. I think we just hit that one, so we'll hit this again. I don't know, I'm not paying attention very well. Can you get a croissant or two for next Saturday? Yes, Saturday. Sure, I'll get a croissant for next Saturday. Unfortunate. Still, new record. Suck it. Speaking of, let's get our 10 shards. Whoever designed this Marquee event can go step on a Lego. Can I just say that now? Can't this person come back? Yeah, that's what's supposed to happen. It's just, it waited to use it until after Krennic died. Boom on GBA? Okay. I mean, I think last time we had taunt, which was the problem. Garius, what you're doing wrong is not using the ISB. That's just it. And we broke the game. Okay, we got rid of it. Huzzah, party guys is done. Okay, yeah, so we have some time to get him done. Let's see, how many shards are we gonna get? We're gonna get 5 more. 2 times? 5 more 2 times, so we're at 41. And then we need... We'll buy the pass, which is 61. Then we just need to pull 1 pack. So I just need to save up some crystals and pull 1 pack. That's super easy. That's like literally like I can do that tomorrow. So we may do a Cassian unlock because I haven't watched anyone else's unlock because I've been so busy. So I have no idea how the event looks. But if it's anything like the last event, not super thing. Like, I don't know, Maul was not super interesting. So Yeah, no, you need to use both of them. You need to use Partagaz as the leader, because if you're using just Daedra's in the leader slot, which means there's no character, this character has no leadership ability. Whereas if you throw in him as the leader, you're ending up with, you know, all of this different stuff added in here. And so you use both of these characters. Even if your Partagaz is garbage, throw them in here because you're going to get more out of it. And then keep in mind the things as you go. So like keep an eye on like, you know, the stuff that's going to increase, an extra 10% offense. You know, things like that you're going to get upgraded from Major Partagaz. Because yes, Daedra's going to be your main damage dealer here. And so a lot of the times you're going to want to upgrade her first before Major Partagaz. But there are a couple times where you're going to want to up Major Partagaz as well to get some stuff, more stuff out of his leadership ability and other abilities. So this is what you use. These two are your go-to. Use both. The event is amazing. Okay, sweet. Thanks. I will keep that in mind. I'll pretend that that's the truth. Wow, did our opponent get held up on something? Are they just trying to prevent me from seeing what my score is that I have to beat? Okay, they got held up on Finzori. They got held up on the Stranger. They got held up on... Damn. Oh my gosh. 3 holds on Jedi Master Mace Windu. 1 hold on Great Mothers. 3 holds on the Stranger Kron. And then 1 hold on Finzori? That is actually wild for my defense. Okay, so I guess we just gotta beat their defense. We'll see how that goes. It honestly doesn't look awful firsthand. Immediately seeing the Hezra with an Ahsoka is not a bad thing. Ooh, we haven't fought a Stormtrooper Lucron, so we'll see how that goes. Yeah, it doesn't look like too bad of a defense. Would you feast Mace Windu? Several of their teams, apparently. I typically have better luck by calling Daedra Miro to assist. You use Daedra Miro's middle ability and then her last ability, which will stack extra damage, and she'll deal like 10 to 12% per hit at like the level 5 tier. Like she kind of deals some crazy damage. So I typically call Daedra Miro to assist and not the droid. Okay, so we only have 45 minutes to get this done, so we're gonna have to move fast. This is obviously Mommy Mando. Okay. Let's get in there. We gotta be fast. Hey, you leave him alone.
I swear on my name and the names of the ancestors.
Guys, do we get greedy? Quick, do we get greedy? Do we get greedy or do we play safe?
And the words of the creed.
First 3 messages in chat will decide this.
In my heart.
Do we get greedy or do we go for it? Safe. Greed. Next message is the one. Greed it is. Okay, we're getting greedy. Damn, that's annoying. Okay.
I have spoken.
Honestly, so far, it's not necessarily paying off or causing problems currently. So I'm fine with that. I still don't think we've actually hit our second thing, so that worked really well. So I think we're good.
Mandalorians are weak once they lose their trinkets.
What are we up against? Basic ability and speed up. Got it. Yeah, he hasn't reset his cooldowns again, so he still has another cooldown reduction ready for himself. Yeah, go ahead and heal yourself. I just gotta make sure you survive right now. Yeah, there's that.
You have something I want. You may think you have some idea what you are in possession of.
Beautiful. Okay, he's already used his thing, so we're just gonna hit that.
Soon, he will be back with me. He means more.
Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous, just like Mommy Mandalore. Oh, what a great play. What a great play. The timing was just immaculate. Oh, that felt great, dude.
If you want my armor, you'll have to peel it off my dead body. This is the way. I can bring you in along.
Beautiful. Love this team.
What's to stop me from dropping you right where you stand?
Two basics, Con Warlock. It is two basics. Because it's until her next basic on her turn. And so when Partagaz calls her to assist on his turn, and then she uses her basic herself. And so you get two shots that are like 12% each time you pull that off. Oh yeah, he'll be doing some wild stuff once he comes out. I definitely think he'll out damage David after he comes out.
If I die, you will forgive it. Such is the rule of honor.
Okay, so we killed him. Yeah, Gear 12 Barris probably will die from AoE. You're not wrong. Gosh, this is some interesting, like, ancient defenses. This is not a fully done Kron. Has some defense on it. Do we think that this can pull this off? I don't know if we want to try this. Heck yeah, Garius. I mean, Con Warlock, that just means you spent crystals on getting the, like, money that you need to be able to get there. That doesn't necessarily mean you know how to play it better or anything like that. Plus, I haven't played this game in, like, a week. Like, it's been bad. I feel so bad for my guild because I have barely participated in territory wars. It's been rough. I don't think this is gonna work. But it's funny if it does. We still don't have enough. Gosh dang it. I need the armor shred on her, but I don't like the idea of the armor shred on her. Okay, good. We actually, that actually worked really well. I shouldn't have done that. That was my bad. Gosh dang it. I always forget about our instant counterattacks that are constant. Okay. Let's go ahead and hit her with this, because he gets it right then. The fact that we lost that is so annoying. We just gotta survive for a bit longer. Just hit this. Oh my gosh. Or are we gonna win this? There's no way we win this. Okay. To be fair, there is still a probability of us getting absolutely wrecked and not being able to kill Ahsoka. But I'm hoping our Datacron will give us the last little bit we need. We're gonna hit this, that'll reduce our cooldowns. Or change out our cooldowns, rather. Won my GAC by 3 banners. Congratulations, Luis. That's awesome. Okay, perfect. And honestly, with our Datacron, I think we're good. That 50% offense and that 75% armor penetration, we are hitting Ahsoka so hard right now. Like, it is insane how hard we are hitting Ahsoka right now. Okay, we'll see how this goes. Yeah, Satele, I don't know. I've actually not faced a Satele, so we might be screwed if we face a Satele on the back wall. Hey, Trox, welcome, welcome. Good to see you, my friend. We know the song. Yeah, we still got 2 minutes. We're fine. This is gonna go fine. Okay, now that that's happened, we can hit auto. Did I miss it? There it is. Come on, buddy, you got a minute. Minute's plenty of time. That extra health is putting in some work. Oh yeah, 40 seconds still. We're fine. We're fine. We got this. Oh, even with a relic delta of 2. This is why Hezra does not go with Ahsoka in 3v3. In 5v5, yeah, you can do it. It's what I do, because I want 2 hard teams. I should probably switch Hezra to Rey, and even in 5v5, but like in 3v3, it's so sad. Okay, I got to level 65, I was betting like, or crystals, so I am the authority. Then go start a YouTube channel, dude. You are the authority, go do it. Go make a video, tell people how to do it, but honestly, I don't know if there's necessarily a trick with this season now that they've done the changes. Because like, I missed out on 4 rounds of extra crate last month, which is most of probably the currency that I'm missing that you have. And then I have not done any of my challenges for this month. So I'm really behind on currency this month too. So that's probably where I'm missing the currency. Let's see. Gungans can be killed by Maul if they don't have a... Yeah, that's not a good cron. So, Maul there. Ray, Ben... I don't need people to know, I just need you to know. Oh my gosh. Mon Mothma's a good Gungan counter. Does that work without Luthen? I think my Luthen's on defense right now with Saw. I know I used to do that one all the time with Luthen. But I've never done it without Luthen. I'm pretty sure you need Luthen to, oh no, this is a Tarpals version, so I think this technically would still work with Mon Mothma. If it was Phalanx, then I'm pretty sure you need Luthen to get past Phalanx. What is the traditional go-to, with this fight? It's something like... something like this, right? That leaves my JML a little iffy. Low on time? Yeah, I know I'm low on time, okay? Does he have his cron? He does not have a cron.
Hello there.
Jiffy, welcome to the damn community, my friend. Thank you for following. Okay. Sure. Best Jedi Cal, a decent third good Jedi. Ah, okay. Yeah, that's right. I forgot that people do that. Okay, get damage immunity down. Oh, we need a song, otherwise we're gonna get wrecked like we are. Okay, there's that. I mean, that's not gonna... She has healing immunity. I don't know. I guess just throw it on him.
We both survived the purge. My troops betrayed me. I was forced to strike them down. And I escaped. This desolate place. The darkness here. It was stupid. But I conquered it.
Okay. Looking sexy.
Come! Kill me if you dare!
Sweet. Okay, removed off the stuff before she hit it. Beautiful. Finish her off. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, absolutely gorgeous. I don't believe so. We'll see. We may have time, Zodic. I know I'm supposed to do something with my sister today, and I have a date at 6:30. And so just depending on when my sister is free, the answer is maybe. Yes, Michael, you are correct, except for the fact that every time you hit the thingamajig, so you every time you hit Jar Jar, you're getting frustration, and then every time you hit the shield generator more than once, you're getting a taunt again, and so they can end up ramping up enough damage to kill you off before getting to it if you're not careful. Speech at the beginning of the song whenever I play first, where I can inside. Yes, absolutely, it's freaking great. Yeah, well, with the Tarpals, I'm down to try it. I mean, we need to go fast, so let's go ahead and try it. What would be the team here? I don't know. POW and Rebel Scout? Not you. Yeah, we don't have the other guy, so Kyle Katarn's on defense. Kyle Kara, we'll just try this. I trust in the Force. Okay, this is going to be a dodge regardless, so we can't really get anything out of that. Luckily, he is revivable. Because there is no Boomadeer. Okay, I don't love the fact. Rude. Yeah, I don't know how this is going, but hey, we're making it work. Well, and there goes him. Okay. Not to worry, we're still flying half a team. Oh, it's because we don't have a song. That's why. Gosh dang, I forgot to put on a song. I'm so sorry, guys. Oh, I don't even know what song I'd throw on here. I guess Rogue One, maybe? To the rogue transmission.
This kind of power, what chance do we have? What chance do we have? The question is what choice? Run, hide, plead for mercy, gather your forces. You give way to an enemy this evil with this much power, and you condemn the galaxy to an eternity of submission. The time to fight is now. Every moment you waste is another step closer to the ashes of Jeddah. Asking us to invade an imperial installation based on nothing but hope. Rebellions are built on hope.
I say we fight it.
Okay. My boat was a little clenched for this, I gotta be honest. But honestly, going better than I expected.
I say we fight it. I say we fight it.
Beautiful.
Acknowledged gate control. We were rerouted from Eden Flight Station.
Yeah, Garius. I'm so glad, my friend. Vapid Reaver, what's your favorite chess opening? The Hungarian fart sniffer. Well, I don't have the Zeta on Bastila, so I don't get the extra protection. I don't know, that Relic Delta seems like a little too much for Mace Windu. Joke's on you, it's a real opening. I wouldn't be surprised. You know what? We have a lot for the back wall. We're gonna give him the full treatment.
That ship's off limits. No one's supposed to be on board until further instructions. That's an impounded Imperial ship. What's your call sign, pilot?
Wep One.
Rogue One? There is no Rogue One.
Well, there is now. I say we fight it.
Okay, with this Datacron.
Well, there is
Okay, we'll try it. We'll try it because I'm curious what happens with this Datacron. I'm worried though. We'll see how it goes. We need a song. Bastila, Cal. We haven't used Cal's song in a while.
Where is the Force?
You can't trade turn meter with him. Yeah, it's only Galactic Republic Jedi.
Surround. Just so. It connects.
Force is with me. It connects us.
Yes.
Beautiful. Dang, Bastila. Damn. Oh, some hefty hitting. Damn. Bastila's just carrying right now. Have a roster. If we do some roster reviews after GAC, then yes, Oliver will open it up. Just depends on how much time I have. Okay, we're just gonna do Sith here.
Hunted down by the Empire.
We'll hold on to him just for fun. Just for fun. We're gonna go for it. I wish I had any idea what you're talking about, Garius, but I have no clue what you're talking about.
May the Force be with you.
Okay, looking good, looking good. Rude. I wanted that pain or whatever it's called. Where's our song? See, we just had to get the song in, and then both of them died almost immediately. Okay, next up we have Tarkin. Okay, we gotta move fast here. We don't have a whole lot of time. Oh my gosh, we are running out of time hard. Okay, we're gonna speed run this, guys. We're no more breaks on the channel. We're going straight in here. Okay, one down. Okay, which Wonga do you guys want? 1, 2, or 3?
I would certainly like to. Oh, I don't think so. What did you say?
He's jealous, holding me back.
What did you say? What did you say? I would certainly like to.
Hey, Jacob, welcome, welcome. Just clenching my cheeks a bit, trying to make sure I finish my GAC in time.
I want more, and I know I shouldn't, and I know I shouldn't. I want more, and I know I shouldn't, and I know I shouldn't. I want more, and I know I shouldn't, and I know I should. More.
I have no idea if this is gonna work or how this works or anything, but I want to trust in the Force here.
I would certainly like to. Oh, I don't think so. What did you say?
He's jealous, holding me back.
What did you say? Did you say? I would certainly.
I mean, that seemed to work. Okay.
I would certainly like to.
Would you guys hurry up and kill him? Thank you. Goodness gracious. Okay. I've never actually been able to try that counter, just because you can't. You know what I mean? You can't really do that counter when you have them on defense at all times, unfortunately. Dang. Okay, I still got some time. Okay, now that I have both of them assisting. There we go. That's the win. Okay. I will be watching. I'll be catching up on the episodes this week, this next upcoming week, maybe tomorrow. Actually, I might have time tomorrow, and I'll do a watch party with the members, and we'll watch it. Can you not be killed till everyone else is dead? I don't know how this guy works at all. I'm going. Oh, we got 10 minutes. Yeah, come on back. Oh, no. There was no purge on the enemy team, so she didn't come back. Oh, that's funny. Okay, let's keep going. Gonna run out of time? I refuse.
Bathed in knowledge of the Sith, but there is not enough truth in such teaching.
Not a full clone team, that's right.
Will be a step for you.
Tempting, but no. I know I'm not supposed to, but I do put him under stealth, otherwise we get the thing right here. Okay, let's go. Sure. Sorry, I'm just playing whatever song's in front of me right now because I don't necessarily have time. Hey, Ladarius, welcome, welcome.
However briefly, I will start my operations here and pull the rebels apart piece by piece. They'll be the architects of their own destruction. There is no escape, escape, escape. There is no escape, escape. There is no escape. Open fire.
Yeah, I got one turn to beat this. There it is. Beautiful. That was honestly one of the cleanest endurance wins I've ever done.
I should demonstrate my power.
That was so clean, dude. That was incredibly clean. Hey, Defect, welcome, welcome. Yeah, we're going, dude. I am locked in. I'm just, you know, like, oh my goodness gracious me. We're gonna get locked behind the what? It's fine. Kill it. Yes, yes. What a beautiful hit. Okay. Wow, what a. Oh, I love dodges. Dodges are just my favorite thing in the world. Okay, come on, go, 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 go. Yeah, I knew we'd get stuck behind this guy. Oh, the dodges. Like, it doesn't even matter. It's just draining time. Like, it's not going to stop us from winning this battle. It's just draining time, and that's what's annoying. Like, oh my gosh. Oh, are you talking about this is the chick who like went through a whole bunch of cosmetic surgery between seasons and like doesn't even like look like herself anymore? Is that who you're talking about? I heard the controversy about this. I never watched The Boys though. I have seen pictures of the before. I don't think I've actually seen pictures of the after, but I thought she was cute before. I don't know.
I found this whole experience to be very...
Until the others have no protection. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Last fleet to go. I hate going against this fleet with this fleet, but we're gonna do it. We'll save you just in case. I hate going against this fleet with this fleet. This is such an annoying battle. Because so much can go wrong if this gets dodged, or, you know, like, there's so many things that can go wrong at the beginning of this battle that just ruins the entire RNG of everything, and I hate it so much. Okay,
Somehow base return. Base return. Somehow base return. Base return. Somehow base return. Base return. Base. This is base.
hey, I'll count that as a win, my friend. And just like that, with 4 minutes to go, let's see our score. That's right, 2,052 to 1,640. Even if this guy comes in and beats the Leviathan in the last 10 minutes, he has, or last 2 minutes, he has dropped so many battles. And did we even drop a single battle that entire time? Dude, we are literally just built different. We are literally built different. We're just that good, guys. Absolutely clutch. Beautiful. We absolutely wrecked him in the last 45 minutes. Love to see it. For those of you watching on the Clips channel, I hope you enjoyed this butt-clenching moment of going through those ships. If that endurance counter hadn't worked, we probably would have run out of time. There's a chance we still could have won, but we probably would have run out of time. So I'm glad it was as clean as it was. And here we are with the win. For those on the Clips channel, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye. Okay. What did you put on defense? So he didn't ever finish my Leviathan. He tripped up on my Rex 5s twice. He tripped up on my Jedi Master Mace Windu 3 times. He tripped up on my Great Mothers once. Like, these aren't even that hard of teams. Obviously the Stranger gets 3 holds. That's not something that I'm like, oh yeah, no, this doesn't make sense. And then Finn Zori coming in clutch as always, getting me a hold. I love the Relic 8 Finn with the defense mods. It is honestly one of my favorite things ever. It's so entertaining. Did you just film a video, bro? That threw me off. So what I've started doing to make it so that way, because like I don't have the time in my life to be able to cut up my streams into a video format for you guys. It's just not something that I have time for. And so what I have done instead is I have put pedals underneath my desk that are programmed for starting recording and pausing recording. And so I hit the record button at the beginning of the stream when I do my introduction, and then I hit pause, and then I talk to you guys, I hang out for a bit, and then when we start a battle, I hit unpause, and then we get just the battle, and then I end the pause at the end of the battle of recording. And so I then bounce back and forth between recording and not recording throughout the stream to make it so that way it's all cut up. So like it's something that I have to like keep track of while I'm streaming and just make sure I hit that pedal. Otherwise, I have to go do editing, and I just don't have time for editing. So. Do you know a Stranger counter for Territory War by chance? I have no idea. I'm sorry, AR. I have no idea. Oh my gosh. Didn't you have a date a few days ago? How did it go? I actually had 2 dates that day. They don't know that I went on 2 dates with 2 different girls on the same day. Both went really well, actually. Surprisingly well. I really enjoyed both of their company. We had a damn good time. Both of them, I liked them for different reasons, but one is a little harder to text and a little harder to talk to. She just kind of drops off the face of the radar in between seeing her in person. And so I would love to see where it goes with her, but I don't know if it's going to go anywhere for that reason. You do need communication to continue a relationship, unfortunately. But I do have a second date with the other one tonight, actually. So in about 3 hours, we will be going on a date. And if you're watching this video, because I know I gave you my YouTube recently, but I doubt you're watching. But in case you are here in chat and watching, sorry I didn't tell you about the other date. But hey, they're both first dates. Damn, leave some ladies for us. Dude, I remember on, I think it was COD Warlock that said it. I don't remember, though. When we were doing our Valentine's Day stream, I went through all of my terrible dating history, like, back to back, told all of the terrible stories in a row, and, revealed some stuff that I'd never talked about before, in which some married women tried to sleep with me. And someone was like... Some people drown while others die of thirst. And I was like, oh my gosh, dude. This is the first time I ever lost a GAC because of Barris. Dude, I couldn't tell you if Barris is actually good because we just faced a Gear 12 Barris, which obviously isn't going to tell us anything. And then on top of that, I threw JMK against it. So, like, either way, I couldn't tell you if it was actually hard team. Let's do more dailies on this account. I actually don't want to spend any crystals because I want to save up crystals. I guess we're getting enough for the last pack of Partagaz that we need. But we do need a pack for... We could do the first tier of this, right? The second tier, we need Partagaz for, and Daedra for. So Daedra, we also need maybe 2 of these, maybe 1, but I'm hoping 1, but most likely 2 packs for Daedra and then 1 pack for Partagaz. So we got a little behind recently. Wipe up the one that is most impressed by your GP. It was an R2 Spooter Mall. Ope didn't even Op didn't even bother to attack more after that. Dang. Okay, I need to get to the okay, hold on. Do dailies first, then I need to get to the free-to-play account and attack and territory war, otherwise I will not get score. And that account kind of needs it. No, on my main account, I did not even have time to sign up for Territory War. You are correct. I also have not hit my tickets in 2 days because I've been so busy. I did let my guild know about yesterday, but... Okay. OG Barris? I mean, she can cause some major problems. I've had her stop my General Grievous counter as early as 2021. The good old days. Okay, so guys, I figured it out. I have figured it out. Are you ready to hear this? This is gonna be crazy. You guys ready to hear this? I really need to start farming upgrade materials and getting through all this because I have so many mods. Jello's one of our viewers, not one of our opponents, unless is he in our... Yeah, that shows you how little I've played recently. Can we get it on our first try? 10, 10, 10, 10? Okay, that was adding insult to injury. Okay, whatever. Bro is slacking. Yes, I was very much slacking. I did not have time in my life. Okay, so I have figured it out. The second girl that I went on a date with is Beetlejuice. Because we just talked about her and her lack of communication. And I kid you not, 10 seconds later, I just got a text message from her. You summoned her. Did you see the clutch GAC win? So the one that I have another date with tonight, I did tell about my channel, but the one that I that I have not set up another thing with, she does not know about the channel, I'm pretty sure. She knows, I think she knows that I do content, but I don't think she knows about like what the channel's name is or anything like that. But the other one specifically asked me what the channel's name was. Is she not entertained? Only see one stranger on defense and territorial wars, and my guild just mirrored it. Okay. You didn't introduce yourself as Beaver? Well, you know, I introduced myself as Rabid because, you know, it's an informal setting. And so when she asked for the full name of the channel, I had to give her my full legal title, you know, Rabid Beaver. So. Are there going to be roster reviews? What time's 3? Let me call my sister real quick. Ladarius, the fact that you don't know my name is actually kind of wild. I kid you not, I have probably shown it on stream 15 to 30 times by accident. Why is your voicemail box not set up? Beetle Goose. You're Beaver to me, that's just what's stuck in my head. I do it at some point, but I forgot. I will tell you that the most recent instance of me going off my name by accident happened within the last 3 months. Run 5 battles with directed Krennic. Okay, I need to purchase the pats real quick. In fact, it's gotten so bad that at one point, midstream, EA, while trying to purchase, this is why I do this off screen. The why I started purchasing things off screen is because EA said there was an error with my card and immediately opened up the settings to my card on screen. And so you guys got my card number, like the date on the card, as well as my full legal name. And I was like, are you freaking kidding me? I said a couple swear words, very, 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 very upset at the time, and then ended the stream, deleted the VOD, and then started a new stream. And then had to go to, get myself a new card because EA sucks butt. Freaking ridiculous. Thanks for the car loan. There was someone that actually managed to grab the number in time, even though it was on screen for like less than 5 seconds, and then the VOD got deleted and the stream ended. There was someone that actually managed to get access to it. I don't know who or how, but of all things, the weird thing about that is the fact that they tried to buy from Temu. which makes me think it was none of you guys. That like just some bot managed to grab it or something by some other means. And all of a sudden it got compromised the exact same day that I accidentally leaked it to like 30 people on the internet. Wait, how did you know, AR? Yeah, my last name is Garius. Yes, but that's the thing, Con Warlock, is like it was on the screen for 5 seconds. And so out of nowhere, all of a sudden, you can see my card number on screen. And then you gotta go and pause the stream in the 3 seconds before the stream then ends and the VOD is deleted off of YouTube. You missed my card information. I leaked it all over. Rick Smith. Love that you guys have latched on to Smith as my last name. Hey, George, welcome, my friend. Can we get some General Kenobis from our members in chat? There was a running joke for a while, actually. I don't know if we still have the command anywhere. We used to have a command for it. I don't know. I doubt we have it anymore. It doesn't look like we have it anymore, but we used to have a command for like people would theorize on my name. And like it was it was pretty early on in my streaming career. Like we're talking very early on, like the first couple of months. I started streaming KOTOR on the main channel and it wasn't getting like any views, so I stopped doing it because it was hurting my other content for Galaxy of Heroes and I wanted to make sure my guides got out to people who needed to see it. But was streaming KOTOR on the main channel and we had some people that were like debating on what my name was, and it had come up with like a literally like a 30-word title that they would call me. So like I had my name plus like all of my titles and it was like 30 words long. And so yeah, no, it's not this one, but I will show that one on the stream. Gosh, why is every clip that you have, Grax, from when I had a mustache? I despise that every single one is when you guys had me shaved down to just a mustache, and it was before my mustache came in as well as it did now. And so like it looks so bad. Like look at that mustache, dude. Can I get a quick synopsis of where the name Rabbit Beaver came from? Yeah, it's not a huge thing, K Beaver. Like it's not like some mystical, I earned it in a WWE fight fighting The Rock. Back then he was called Dwayne the Pebble Johnson. No, but yeah, no, I could probably, honestly, if I just go to the KOTOR streams from way back when, let's go to my like oldest streams and go through the KOTOR streams, I'm sure I could find it. Let's switch over to the free-to-play account. Dude, I freaking love that song. I have no idea what it's called, but that beat is if there is a song that has like a specific beat that's repeated, that's like the background, like the first time I realized that I love these types of songs is way back when. Oh gosh, what is that song called? Thrift Shop by Macklemore? Is that what it's called? That the saxophone riff over and over again through that whole song. I really loved that song because of the saxophone riff. And I discovered that just any song that takes a riff and like repeats it throughout and then plays with that riff, because like Thrift Shop really doesn't play with the riff. It's just the same riff the entire time. But like if you have like an EDM song or anything like that that like takes a riff and it's like a repeated riff through the whole thing and they start playing around with it, I think it is honestly one of my favorite songs of all time. Those types of music is just, it is cocaine to Beaver. Hey Gene, welcome my friend. Good to see you. Can we get some General Kenobis in the chat from Remembers for Gene? Yes, my name is Deshante Smith. Oh gosh. Yes, this was enough ago that we this would have been before I started multi-streaming on Twitch, cracks. A GL Jawa. Dude, a GL Jawa or a GL Tusken Raider I would be so down for. Or like a Galactic Legend Beast. You know, like, or a Galactic Legend Beastmaster. I don't care. Give me the crying Beastmaster from Return of the Jedi and have him with like Wampa and like a whole bunch of other beasts. I'd love that. Like, give me a Nexu on the team. Give me one of the little Tusken dogs. What are they called? Someone knows it in chat. I always forget their names for some reason. Not for some reason, it's because the last time I saw their name and like actually read anything that said their name was like the graphic novel, or not graphic novel, the visual guides from back when I was a kid. Okay, here, I'll text her this. If you don't respond, you're giving me permission to show you on stream and get my chat's thoughts on you as a sister. Okay. There we go. Fake raid? What raid? Have you ever played Age of Magic? Turn-based game? Age of Magic. Age of Magic. It sounds familiar, although I might be thinking of one that one of the girls was talking about. Let's see. Age of Magic. Age of Magic. Ah! It almost reminds me of like KOTOR. Huh. Like the combat, if it's turn-based, it looks a lot like KOTOR for its combat. It looks a lot more complex and skills and that type of thing. Interesting. Yeah, no, I've never heard of this game. Oh, I agree, Grex. I don't think we could ever have a team where you bring in the Wampa and you give it like the Fulcrum treatment where you can use it on a team if you have another Omicron. I think that would be way too broken. Cocaine Beaver sequel to Cocaine Bear. Sean or Steven. Yeah, that one Jawa that got R2D2, solid. Fake raid. Fake raid what? Whoa. What are we talking about with the fake raid? I didn't see anyone say that they're raiding in. Did another content creator raid? Oh my gosh, Con Warlock. That's not it? Is this like a game that you play online then? Okay, I need to get score. That's right. I was like, why am I here? Score. Score is what I need. What the? Raid Shadow Legends. Honestly, it's kind of wild, dude. seeing a 4-star Spider Maul on a random Emperor Palpatine team. That's crazy. Oh, Age of Magic is fake raid. Got it. Okay, so it's is it a mobile game then? Did you finish Fallen Order on the Damathon? No, we didn't have time to do more than what we did. So we still have plenty to do on that. I may not have the level 9 where I get the Kron, but... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, that killed me, dude. I don't think I have anything that can be a... Yeah, I don't think I have anything for this. My gosh, that was beautiful, dude. Okay, bear with me here. Without checking anyone else's speed, because why would we check speeds? I love low tier territory war. It's so good. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Dash with Relic Delta has honestly been so funny lately. You know what's gonna beat this? We got this. Yeah, our guild's gonna go 20-0, yeah. I have no confidence in this team whatsoever, which is why I was only willing to put it against something like this. Like, I'm worried that we're not even going to be able to get through the 2 Wookiees. Listen to your Wampa. Beautiful clip. Rabbit Eater, Rabbit Beater? Rabbit Beater. How much do you bench? I honestly have not benched since high school. If I go and work out, I do some like some small stuff with weights if I feel like it, but typically it's swimming. I do a lot of swimming, so you know, that type of thing. I think the only things I really work out specifically are my biceps, triceps, and abs, because those are usually the ones that I use for swimming. And so those are the ones that I focus on, and that's about it. Can you bench yourself to do a push-up? Yes, I can do a push-up. Ouch, Lewis. Ouch. Put a protein cron on and lift little W gains. I haven't done a pull-up in a long time, so I'm unsure if I could do a full pull-up at this point. I used to do pull-ups all the time, and then I got rid of my pull-up bar because it broke. So then prove it, do one. The problem is, AR, is I don't wanna, for a very specific reason. Do you have the bicep Zeta? It's probably the only Zeta I have is the bicep Zeta. Hey look, Wep's also fighting with me. So if I'm being fully honest with you guys, I'm not wearing pants right now. So no, I'm not gonna do a push-up. This is the first stream where it's not making you guys guess. I am confirming. I am not wearing pants right now. Because I'm planning on taking a shower right after the stream, so I was like, do I want to throw on pants? The answer is no. AR over here just always assuming that I'm not wearing pants at any given moment. You can delete the bot after. It's okay. Yeah, how I feel about that. Oh my gosh. Go. How did you trick Wep to playing the game? What do you mean? Oh, it looks like my sister responded. Okay. Okay. Do you just sit there naked? No, I'm wearing underwear. I'm not a monster. I'm not sitting naked on leather. Oh my gosh. Hey poopers. I love you. My XGF is ruthless ever since, or is Ruth ever since I broke up. I've been ruthless. Ah, ah. Oh, that's good. Wrong streaming site. Yeah, let me switch over to the good old OF. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, you can be honest. I'm gonna be Freg. Someone else could be Shirley. I don't think there's anything in my roster that can take this on. I gotta be honest. If I had an Omicron, I think we could take it on with this if we had the Omicron, but I don't have the Omicron. We're gonna disobey orders. still have left? You get your GM on it? Okay, thanks, Con. Then I can do the back wall. So technically, we, during the I think 2 Damathons ago, maybe last Damathon, we did hit a goal where I would make an OF. And so I am going to start an OF, though what's going on there is fully up to me. It might just be videos of me eating cereal, who knows. Okay, let me find something for you guys, because I have 0 chill. No. Bad, Jimothy. Bad. He's just saying it might be videos of me eating cereal, so we subscribe. You'd be more willing to... Wait, would people be more willing to subscribe if it was videos of me eating cereal over actual OF content? Hold on, I gotta put up a poll now. Hold up. I gotta know. I need to know. Oh, dude, I remember this. Yeah, Grax, this was, we were doing Conquest, and Conquest's so boring, so... People were getting bored, dude. Oh, my bad. Yeah, I'll move myself up here. There we go. Is that better, guys? Beautiful.
Credits will do fine.
It's me, Mara. It's going to get ugly.
It's going to get ugly.
I'm ready for my treat. If you are under 17,
cover your eyes.
Cover your eyes.
Do reverse OF. People have to pay you so you don't send them bids. Oh my gosh. But they only have 6 back here? I guess we'll take out the most powerful. Okay, little couple. Mara. Hi. Hey, poopers. Eyes up, Guardian. Ah, T. Okay. Pip. 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 So I used to have to so Mara here has some allergies. I don't know exactly what it is for her allergies, but she has some allergies. And so what that would cause, eyes up, Guardian, is she'd get these really bad acne all over the bottom of her chin, and they would like pop and then just like weep blood down her chin. And she'd also get like super bad dandruff and have super bad dry skin. and it was something in her food. And so once we switched her off her food, she was fine. And so
I'm sorry.
I
about
needed
that,
to
but can't stop laughing.
check her chin often to see how things were, like how her chin looked. And if it was clearing up and that type of thing. And so she used to fight me on like trying to stop me from like raising her chin. And so I started, whenever I do it, I tell her, eyes up, Guardian. And she just lets me do it now. And so she doesn't fight me at all because then I give her a treat. And so yeah, it's become a command that's basically just let me move your head wherever I need to. Yeah, so yes, it is a command. You having fun licking my hand? You usually don't lick. Why are you licking my hand? Like, she doesn't give kisses to anyone. I'm sorry about that, but I can't stop laughing. Let's give Mara another treat. Yep. No, I just have the one poopers. Mara's my only poopers. Dude, yeah, if you're gonna have a dog, why not have fun with it? There's a reason that half of her commands are in Mandalorian. Yate. Oh, girl. Okay, down. Yate. How old is Mara? Oh, gosh. He's starting to get up there, I think. I want to say she's like 3 years old now. She's like 3.5 maybe. I want to say I got her in 2023. I want to say October of 2023. No, I think I got her in July of 2023. And she's only a couple months old at that point. Her birthday is March 8th. So... yeah, 3 years, 1 month. What's another just so-so team that I have in here that could probably beat this? Ooh, let's try Bounty Hunters. These guys don't have mods, I'm almost positive. Did you go to training with her, or do you train her yourself? I've trained her myself the entire time. I've been looking recently into going to do a training class with her. Just because I wanted to train her up so that way she's okay being off leash, because I don't love the fact that she's so hyper and like around new people, and that she's like very much like willing to run off. And so I'd like to train her to be okay off leash, because I want her to have freedom and, you know, be able to explore and that type of thing. But I love how fast you can hit contract with Fennec Shand in this team. It's so great. But yeah, so everything she's learned up to now has been just training with me. Rude. Fitting that Boba gets the last hit. Okay, there's the back wall. Okay, I was gonna say, I can command, right? I don't know how to do this. Okay, so I've got one team left, essentially. That's a weird team. I got a couple teams left, I guess. Oh, okay. I got a puppy recently, found out I'm deathly allergic. Oh, that's rough. I found out that I'm allergic to dog. Okay, I didn't find out. I am pretty sure that I'm allergic to dogs. Like 99.9% allergic to dogs. I've never been diagnosed or anything like that, and it's not bad. But when I got Mara, my face got really itchy, and it was just really bad for the first couple of weeks. But I was like, nope, I refuse, because I've always had dogs growing up. This has never been a problem before, so it's a mild allergy, and I am just going to power through it till my body gets used to it. And now my body is used to it, and it doesn't matter. So, yeah. This was my old counter way back when to all of the relic bosks I used to see in Carbonite and Bronzium, as I would use Emperor Palpatine and Mara Jade. Do you not have Vader Zeta? No, because he's year 12, I haven't bothered to put it on. The moment I get him up to relic level, it'll go on. I'm glad to know that 83% of you would sub to my OF if it was just me eating cereal. I appreciate you guys. I really do. I am also flattered by the 17% that said that they would follow me for OF content. I'm very flattered. That's the best I can give you, because I'm honestly a little uncomfortable with that knowledge. But hey, I am flattered. Was from the UK, would he be a... I don't know if what you're saying, Garius, is like a slur in Europe, so I'm not going to say it out loud. I'm guessing you're just making a joke that everyone gets stabbed in London. But, just in case. Had to give her to my friend. At least you had a good home that you could give her to, AR. That's nice, at least. Heinricher, the most surreal experience of my life. The moment where I was like, is this real? Is this a simulation? Like, I don't have those, like, you know, you have like random moments of like clarity and stuff like that, but like it's rare that I have moments where I'm like, is this even real? Was the first Damathon. The first Damathon, we were sitting there and I had to eat my first meal on stream. And so I made a PB&J and ate it in front of you guys. We had 70 people on stream, because we had gotten an Arnold raid. And so we had 70 people in stream watching me make and eat a PB&J sandwich. And I sat there questioning if reality was real. I want you to imagine that your college class is filled with people watching a random dude stand at the front and eat a PB&J. That is what was happening. And I was so lost on how I had got to that point in my life, and if anything was real. I told you this was the simulation a while ago. I'm pretty sure it makes fun of London. Yeah, I figure. But I don't know. They say weird things in Europe. I'm not gonna step into that. Where did I put the meme channel? Okay, so it's not the on-topic meme. It's the off-topic meme. Yeah. Absolutely fried on that first Amathon, that's for sure. Oh, I didn't scroll down. I'm the crazy one. Beaver to his body when MOAR arrived. I said, we have dog now. Oh my god. Habit Fever, what's your favorite GL? I think it's still SLKR. He was my first GL, and just like to this day, he is some of the most fun I've had in this game. Soloing the Sith Triumvirate raid was so much fun back in the day. Like it made you feel real good. He's great. I love him so much. I definitely think he is my favorite GL to this day. Because you're a cool dude. Why, thank you, Saleya. Okay, I have like one more good team. Where can we use it? We can kill the CLS most likely. You ever soloed the pit raid? We had all sign into the game at the same time and do it. I used to solo the pit raid with Darth Revan. That was the first character I ever was able to do it with. Solo was, do it by myself all the way through all the tiers. Not referring to just one character doing it. I got Darth Revan as my first like big character, because I got Phoenix as my first team, and then I got Geonosian Brood Alpha and the Geonosians to help out my guild. And then I got Darth Revan, and then I got Jedi Knight Revan. And so my first relic character, I want to say, was GBA, and my second one was Darth Revan. And then after that, I think all of my other relic characters were all requirements for SLKR. But yeah, so I used to do it with Darth Revan, and like I think Darth Revan was relic 5 and the rest were gear 12s. If you have an Enoch team gang with Zetas, you can beat a CLSC. I don't have Enoch in in the free to play, absolutely not. I feel semi-confident about this. Semi-confident. Bear with me here. My semi-confidence might go away very quickly. The Saw battle's kind of goated? No? Yes, it is, but it's also a lot of hard node farms that I don't have space for in my roster because it'll slow me down on other things. Once I get like some lightspeed tokens that are freed up, I think I'd be fine for it, but right now everything's going right into the first couple of farms. My next couple Lightspeed tokens are going to Piet and Lando. And then after that, I'll probably start working on the Enoch trio to work on that. But it's just, as it currently is, I can't afford it. A dodge! Come on! Honestly, this is going a lot better than I was expecting. I'm gonna be honest. Thick. Not Lando. Skiff guard Lando. So much, Darius, so much. Also, I don't think I could on YouTube. Do you want a protection or a defense primary on an offense arrow or triangle? It really depends on the character using it on, Lewis. I'm starting to doubt this will go anywhere. It's almost like all my characters are severely underleveled for this. Okay, I guess it's working, guys. The perks of having a turn meter train team. And it's not even a good turn meter train team. Welcome, Lord Megatron. No, because the only reason to really do the Lightspeed tokens on those guys is if you can get them to 7-star. Because the stuff that happens before 7-star in that assault battle is nice, but it's not super necessary. It's once you get the 7-star tier is what you want from the Phantom Menace and from the other assault battle. So if you're not willing to push to 7-star, I don't think it's worth your time to waste your materials on that versus other things in your roster. I mean, why not, Michael? Why not? That 29 speed accuracy mod sounds like it's honestly, I really wish it was good. Like, I really do wish it was. It's a good pilot mod. Oh, that hurts. That is such a rough one. Yeah, it's not actually a lightspeed token, Con Warlock, though. I took up that Lando myself. Because you need him at Relic 5, so which is 6-star minimum. So that's why he's 98 of 100, is because I keep getting Lando shards from different events and things like that. Not because I actually, you know, took him up with a lightspeed token or anything like that. It's, yeah. There, my Lando is now 7-star. I need 1 shard left, apparently, so we'll boost my GP for a second. Dang, our opponent didn't even attack. What a jerk. Yeah, my current rank is 59 on the free to play. That's crazy. That's insane, dude. Yeah, so there's the first hit. Here's the second hit. Honestly, I don't think there's a point in hitting it again, because I'm not going to have time to go through it again, I don't think. I think I'm going to die too quickly. Let's try it, just for fun. Foresight. Foresight coming in clutch. We'll hit it again. %, 30%. There we go. That actually just boosted me an extra 10% over what I was expecting. Beautiful. Yeah, now current rank 48 on a free-to-play account. I'm completely out of the currency. What does he give at 60? Not bad, not bad at all. Oh, that's actually super helpful. I need to get him to 60 ASAP. I should be pushing him instead of Daedra. I was just trying to push everyone's stuff up as well as the damage, but I'll honestly probably still finish her to 59 before I start taking him up to 60. Just to make sure that we're getting the most out of our damage. Honestly, I don't remember Con Warlock. It was some part of someone's kit that was mentioned, and I have kind of taken it on faith without reading anything. And here's where DG needs to fix their game. Hey, the next one we get is enough to do stuff. We have to win 5 battles with the Rector Clinic. Okay. See. Oh gosh, hold on. Sorry, had a thing from work. Okay, I need to win battles with Krennic. Do I even have Krennic unlocked? I do. We do have a Krennic. Okay. We can just go in here, go to the 2-star tier, and we just drop you for Krennic. Okay, so for those of you who are not familiar with how we do roster reviews, go to the Discord. There's a section called roster reviews, and they are first come first serve. And then if you want to donate $5 or more, then you can add into our Star Wars trip fund, as well as get yourself a roster review that's priority. I can spell. I have time to do about 30 minutes of roster reviews right now. Right? Yeah, about 30 minutes. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, absolutely wild con.
Credits will do fine.
Can I have
yes,
a
and let me fix our current. So 6 plus 5 plus 2 is 13. So that did hit our next goal. There we go. We are now at 650, which is awesome. So I will check what that is at the end of stream, just so that way we can maximize your guys' time for roster reviews. Okay, let me. So Luis is going to be first. Go ahead and give me a blurb about your account as well as your ally code. I'm going to get roster reviews going in the Discord. So anything after this message that I am posting right now will be looked at. So whoever that was that I just saw posted early, make sure you're ready. Garius, I think that's you. Make sure you're ready to post again. And then make sure you guys give me a blurb about your account so that way I'm not lost in your account, what you're currently working on. You know, what if there's a passion project you're working on, tell me what the passion project is, you know, that type of stuff. Give me a little bit about your account. Give me a little blurb. Okay. Roster review stream for all members. Okay, sweet. Then yeah, we'll do live roster reviews for all members of any level. I'm not gonna have time this weekend. We'll probably do it next weekend. Okay. I need 3 more, I think, of these. So you guys sign up. We'll just hit this real quick. No, one more. Okay, sweet. I didn't mean to hit that, but okay. It works. Your worst GAC season ever. Really, Dean? What happened? How far can we get you with that?
Let's suppose that you were able every night to dream any dream you wanted to dream. And that you could, for example, have the power...
Okay, okay. We'll take him up. Now all we need is 50 of those, which means we have to hit 40%, right? That's how this works. All right. Feature info? Is that where it'd be? Oh no, it's on the left side. I'm just crazy. Yeah, 40%. That's all we need is 40%. Honestly, we're gonna spend it. Can we get it right this moment? Because that'd be dank. No, the thing that Con Warlock's talking about is a separate stream that we will do where we'll do a full members only roster review stream for all members, not just for the $10 members. I don't have a spare $550 lying around. It's really important. What is in $550? So that's 700, 1200. What's at 1200?
But now let's have a surprise. Let's have a dream which isn't under control. Well, something is going to happen to me that I don't know what it's going to be. And you would dig that and come out of that and say, wow, that was a close shave, wasn't it? Then you would get more and more adventurous, and you would make further and further out gambles as to what you would dream. And finally, you would dream where you are now. You would dream the dream of living the life that you actually live today. Be within the infinite multiplicity of possibilities you have. Playing that you weren't God.
I gotta be honest, that's the first time I've actually read these kits all the way through. Good times. Oh, yes! Oh, that's beautiful. We'll always take that. Okay, we're gonna hit it again. Do him, get the damage. I don't think we can get to 40% here is the problem. I think we'll have to come back to this on a future day. Yeah, that's going to be death right there. Got the 30% again, but... Second special on Death Trooper, it deals more damage. Okay. But yeah, I think I'm not going to be able to make it really any farther Intel, BBB. Is Ear Paradise? Oh my gosh, are you talking about Gungan style for an entire stream? Gosh. Yes, a little cuzzle. It'll be still going for one more week. Oh, hit the wrong button there. Dang it. Lost him. Oh, I shouldn't even have hit that. Whoops. That is, yeah, that is a terrible score right there. We just got wrecked. We lost our person that had the thingamajig. Yeah, every part of that was rough. Every part of that was rough. Okay. So, Luis, I don't see your thing in chat. Did you put it in Discord then? Lewis, there we go. I'm guessing that's you. Icon with the guy with a mask, it looks like. How do you feel about Open Claw? I think that people are trusting things way too much, way too quickly. And that just like everything else in the world of technology, technology is primarily dangerous and held back by the stupidity of people. And not just the stupidity, but the ignorance of people. But I think, hey, looks like a really good step in some directions for some stuff, but yeah. Yeah, because there has to finish Rex for Java. Spending a lot of currency. Ally code, yeah, finish Rex for Java today. Moving on to Star Killer or Balin. Okay, so you're finishing up Java, which is great. That's where I'd suggest. Is Balin just because you started pushing for the Night Sisters? Is that what happened? Is like you just got the Night Mummies? Yeah, there's Morgan Elsbeth, there's Shin. Okay, so you're just kind of dropping those tokens on them. You have Mara done. Dash Rendar's done. Done, relative term. We're talking about done in the sense of sharding. You don't have her done. I'm guessing you have a Lightspeed token coming soon to a theater near you. So of the two, I think you're gonna get more use out of the Balin. I would go for Balin. Obviously, you're gonna want to stay within the Rebel Trinity. I think you're doing great. You know, the SLKR without the ultimate hurts my soul, though. And then getting a Java and also is not going to have the ultimate also hurts my soul. So make sure you're putting as much as you can into Darkside, getting as much shard shop currency as you can, and get those ultimates as fast as you can. It needs to happen. Yeah, there you go, Running Baldman. Yeah, I mean, if you can get into the AI stuff, then you could probably definitely find a job there. It's a job market that's a little rough to get into working for a company, but everyone's making their own things and making money off of it. And so most of it is self-taught, self-learned, and it's mostly just like pioneering new things and selling them to people. So I think that, yeah, if you're looking for something, it might not be a bad thing to start learning. I mean, everything I've learned has been self-taught myself, and I work remote for an AI startup, so. But yeah, so back to the roster review. Yeah, I think overall, Balin, you're getting 2 for 1. You're getting 2 like GL killer level teams for 1 cost, and they're all Relic 7, which means they're not going to be affected by Relic Delta. Overall, you're just going to get more use out of that than you are going to get from Star Killer. Did I see? I swear I saw her in here somewhere. Yeah, I'm crazy. I did see her, but she was not relict. Okay. And then yeah, sure, Star Killer, and then you're gonna want to stay in the Rebel Trinity. That's gonna be one of the biggest things I suggest to you, my friend. I love the fact you have Executor and Profundity. Your Rogue One exists, and that's all you really needed to do. Your Punishing One is here. Love to see it. Make sure that you're working on your other fleets. Like I can see the Raven's Claws coming up. Rebel B-Wing could use some work, but you know, as you start to get into your Leia farm, that should come. I am a little worried about this. This needs to be relic ASAP, at least relic 5, if not relic 7. Don't sleep on your fleets, especially the ones that are like the ones that are going to keep you up in the top of your fleet arena. Get your Executor finished. You don't want to just leave it where it can fester, essentially. Speaking of, what was your BAM's relic level looking like? Gosh, I swear I'm blind some of these days. No wonder you're not using your Executor right now. Bro, finish your Executor. Oh my gosh, dude. No wonder you're using a Profundity. Your Executor sucks. And with a Punishing One at 7th star? Dude. Finish your Balin. Take a break and finish your damn Executor, dude. Get your Executor finished and fixed. Please, I'm begging you. I love the fact that you have the Queen's Men at Relic 7. That's awesome for an account like this. Imperial Remnant, seeing them, it's also solid. I'd like to see them at 7 stars, though. That's the biggest problem, is because the 7 star is where you actually need them for the tier that we really want them. So make sure you work on them and get them up. You're going to want to stay in the Rebel Trinity. JML is going to get severely devalued with the introduction of Relic Delta and Conquest this next season. So you're pretty dang close to JML, but I might go for Leia first. Improve your Home 1 fleet, as well as just a better GL all around, I think, for the most part. Because you can still do like tank feats, you can still do all kinds of good feats using Leia. She's one of the best PvP GLs in the game. So, and with Jedi Knight Luke, you can take down that assault battle, so you don't need JML for that. So yeah, I would probably go Leia next as your next major farm. But I feel like you're kind of sleeping on some stuff in your roster and not taking the time to finish farms. So make sure you are finishing farms and giving people homes. Give that BAM and that Cad Bane the love that they need. So yes, obviously the BAM token, like wait for the BAM token, then take the BAM up. Don't just do it yourself. It is way too many Chirotechs. He's one of the highest Chirotech character in the game, and we have a Lightspeed token coming. So obviously don't do him, but your Xanadu's blood is painful. So your mods are not awful, but they're also not fantastic. For an account that's this far along, I feel like your mods should be a little bit better. Start being more stingy with your modding. Overall, looks like a solid account. I feel like you're starting to jump into the ooh, a piece of candy kind of feel, where you're like not finishing things that need to be finished, and that's dangerous. So like you're going to need to take your time and finish some Night Sisters for your Night Mommies team specifically. You just need a 5th. You're gonna want to finish your Executor fleet, obviously, so Bam and Cad Bane up to Relic 5 at least. And then, you know, Balin Skull, make sure that you have, you know, a team, although those ones can kind of function without the other two for the most part. Just make sure you're finishing your farms before you move on, because I feel like you're starting to jump into the, ooh, a piece of candy, go from one farm to another. You don't have an ultimate on one GL, but you're already about to get another GL that costs the same kind of currency and everything. So just slow down a bit. Start working on some of those things that are going to really benefit your roster in the long run versus just getting new things over and over again. KX droid comes out in like a week, right? Yeah, a week and 2 days. Okay. But yeah, be more stingy with your mods. You got a lot of new things coming. Great. I love to see it. You know, Balin's going to be great for your roster, but take some time and finish some of the stuff you already have in your roster. Your next GL should be Leia. Starkiller is a sure if it's a passion project. I don't think it's really going to be super, super good in your roster, but it's still going to be something that'll work. You already have the Emperor Palpatine. You already have the Mara Jade. And then, you know, Star Killer and then any other two, you're going to be able to kill some Rays and stuff like that. So it's at least a GL killer squad. I love to fight candy pickers in GAC. It makes life easy, I gotta say. When they don't take the time to finish their farms, it just makes it so much easier to get through their stuff. And it just kind of makes you giggle. Like that Relic 4 DTMG today. Like I've had problems with the Mandalorian counter against the Mandalorian counter against DTMG quite often, especially when they're like Relic 7, 8, 9, or 10. But it was a Relic 4 DTMG, and so we just absolutely bent him over. But been waiting for Jabba. If I recall, Jabba's ult requires 12 mats, not 10. So you'll have to do a little bit of Jabba's event to be able to get it unlocked. But yeah. That's rough, Jimothy. It's such a wonky kit because it's not like a super amazing kit, but it is a pain in the butt. Okay, we got Zodic. Free to play. Started in 2019, quit before I got GAC and Conquest unlocked, came back in June of 2024, farming ordered Great Mothers and Balin, using 5k tokens on Shin and Merrick. I currently have 100 era tokens, roughly getting 200 each day. Executor, I have 330 shards for Razor Crest. I feel like this fleet's being neglected a bit, my friend. It's one of the best fleets in the game, but for some of the counters you need Rex's Arc 170 up. Ugh. Make sure you're picking up Rex's Arc 170 shards, even if you're not actively working on the fleet to finish it. It definitely needs to be on your back burner. But I'm not getting them that often. Yeah, it's one of the rare drop ships. So that's why you have to make sure you're grabbing it every time you get on the game. You check to see if it's there. Sorry, I gotta think about something real quick. You have everything you need to go for Jabba. I think Balin's not a bad thing. I think Executor is an excellent thing to have in your roster. I think Jabba into Profundity is also going to be something that's important in your roster, but let's check your Rebels. Your 5-star 3 Rebel Y-Wing. Your Outrider, goodness gracious, dude. Your ships are suffering. You can't go for so much because you haven't worked on your ships. Oh, you need to get to a GL. Outrider's far away. Your Biston's U-Wing's closer than your Outrider. Probably not, Garius. We probably got time for 1, maybe 2 more. Hey, Rule of 2, welcome, my friend. How you doing? Slow farm Jabba, not bad. Yeah. Okay, you have 2 options here. You have 2 options. I think both of them are excellent options, and I will let you be the judge of which one you want to go for based off of your own passion, based off of your own things like that. I think there's 2 routes that you could go that could both benefit your roster here. And I'm struggling to make a decision between them, so I'm going to leave it up to you to make a decision, because if I'm struggling to make a decision about it, that most likely means that both of them are fairly good in their own aspects. I do have one that I'm leaning towards more, but I do think both are viable. So, you're getting the Rebel Y-Wing done, you're getting the Outrider done. Jabba's an obvious direction that you should go. Jabba into the Rebel Trinity is going to be something excellent. Jabba's going to help you fix your mods. It'll get you into the Profundity. It's going to get you into some good stuff. I think that's solid. I think that's fantastic. I think it's going to give you a lot of good stuff. That being said, you're also pretty damn close to Lord Vader, which normally I would never suggest Lord Vader up until the last couple of years, but because the clones are in the game, you can get some good stuff out of Lord Vader. On top of that, you know, even after the changes to Conquest this next time, he's still going to be an absolute unit in Conquest and carry you through Conquest. On top of that, you're getting a GL, you're getting gas into your roster, and you're finishing your Galactic Republic fleet. Which, the fact that you're getting a GL and a fleet in one go feels really, really good. You already have your Bad Batch done. You already have a lot of the stuff like ready to go on that farm, and it would either way. I think you need to go for a GL. And so I almost want to argue if we had longer in the Order 66 raid, I would argue for Lord Vader. But I think the answer is Jabba. But I do think Lord Vader should be one that you look to as soon as you start getting close on your Rex's Arc 170. When that starts getting close, that's when I'd start to shift over to Lord Vader, even if it's like you go Jabba, Profundity, Leia, and then shift over to Lord Vader before you go for JML. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. It'll be more work than going for JML, but finishing a fleet, getting some good teams, and getting a GL are going to be super, super nice. The problem is the raid's going away soon, so it means that we say soon, 3 months. That's still not enough time. That'll be enough time that you can get the clones up and running essentially just in time for it to end. So, if we were 4 months ago, I would probably say Lord Vader for the sake of you can fight your way into a good guild using your raid score. You can get you can get a good GL team and a good fleet out of it. I would probably argue for Lord Vader, but yeah, I think that with the Outrider how it is, it's going to be a little bit of a slower farm. But I do think heading into the Rebel Trinity, going Jabba and going into Leia and Profundity are going to be the best bet. Yeah, definitely getting those 2 GL ships into your roster as soon as possible is going to be one of the biggest things. When is the next stream? The next stream, what is today? Today is Saturday, so maybe tomorrow, maybe Monday. Well, I'm actually not sure. I want to say on Monday. I don't think I'm going to have time tomorrow, but I'll try. So Monday around the same time as today's stream. Hey, Madness, welcome. Good to see you, my friend. Expo near me, David Tennant, all 4 Hobbits, Orlando Bloom, John Reese Davies, Brent Spinner, Jonathan Frakes, Manny Jacinto, and others. Very cool, my friend. I went and saw a panel with the Hobbits and John Reese Davies not too long ago. I'd kill to see a panel with David Tennant. I love David Tennant. David Tennant is in Harry Potter as Mad Eye Moody, the guy that transforms into at the end of the movie. He's the Doctor from Doctor Who. He's one of the Doctors. He's the bad guy in Jessica Jones. He's in Good Omens, I think it's called. Bad Omens, whatever that show was called. It was like a Prime original. Really funny guy, great actor. Really enjoy his acting. John Reese Davies is Gimli. The Hobbits are the Hobbits, obviously, from Lord of the Rings. Orlando Bloom is Will Turner in Pirates of the Caribbean. I don't know who Brent Spinner, Jonathan Frakes, or Manny Jacinto are off the top of my head. Barty Crouch Jr., yes, thank you. Okay. Got it. Yeah, I've never watched Star Trek myself, so. But yeah, if possible, I'd go for Jabba first over the Leia. Bo-Katan Mandalore, I don't think is a hard ask for what you're saying, but I would say I'd probably put Lord Vader above JML. Overall, Zodic. And don't feel like you need to spend your Omegas or Zetas until you need them. Like, it's not about, you're always going to be low on them. So don't feel like you have to spend them, my friend. Orlando Bloom was a Hobbit. Orlando Bloom was Legolas. Oh man, he just says it's a stranger. Okay. Okay. Manny was also in Good Place, which is a hilarious show. Oh my gosh, he is. Oh, that's wild. I didn't even put that together. Also, great show. I loved The Good Place. I went into The Good Place not expecting something that I absolutely love. Yes, Zodic. I would switch them. I absolutely loved that show. It was so enjoyable. It's gonna be Malicos to Relic 9. He's the damage dealer there, rule of 2. Maul is just there to fling Malicos. So yeah, you're gonna get more out of the Relic 9. Okay, I've got time for this one. It's gonna have to be a fast one though, because I'm already 5 minutes over when I have to go. Don't really have a plan on who to go to next. Thought maybe you could help me. I was working on my conquest. This is Noxious. I was working on my conquest characters, but I ran out of Omicrons. Maybe I should go for another GL. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So Leviathan? So you're gonna go for Leviathan next. And Leviathan, the nice thing about going for like ships in general is you can usually afford to hold off on doing anything special for like Zetas and Omicrons and that type of thing. But yeah, you're gonna go for Leviathan next because you're almost done with it. Yeah, go for Leviathan next, my friend. Should I go for Malevolence when I go for Lord Vader? I think you should farm the stuff for Malevolence, but I wouldn't necessarily like go all in. So I would get the Malevolence unlocked and make sure you're getting the shards for the ships and things like that, but I wouldn't necessarily spec fully into the Malevolence just yet, because I think other things in your roster will take priority. But I do want you to have the shards because I do think that a lifter is coming for that fleet this year. So I want you to prepare for that, but that could also change because honestly, by the time that you get to that point, Zodic, I do think that they'll probably have announced whatever it is. So maybe the answer is absolutely. But for now, I want you to prep, but not invest. But yeah, so you're gonna go for the Leviathan, Novoxy. I think that's pretty obvious here. You'll go for Leviathan, absolutely decimate everything in fleets in general, and then I want you to start building into the Bougie Bunch. Good place to break into the Bougie Bunch is going to be Lord Vader. The Bougie Bunch is Ahsoka Tano, Lord Vader, and JMK. I usually suggest starting with Lord Vader just because, we got the raid team right now with Order 66. But then also you're getting a fleet out of it as well as some good teams. Overall, with the changes to the fact that we have the dark side clones in the game, the teams and everything, Lord Vader actually feels like a really good farm overall. So I'd probably break into the Bougie Bunch that direction. Hondo, yeah, I definitely think I could consider Hondo as part of it for sure. He's a little bit farther off the beaten path for me than the others, but yeah, I think I could definitely count him in there. But yeah, so you're gonna want to break into the Bougie Bunch. I think Lord Vader is an excellent way to do that because it gets you the gas, gets you a team with gas, gets you, a fleet. Everything about Lord Vader feels really good nowadays for breaking into the Bougie Bunch. So you're gonna take a second, you're gonna get Leviathan, and then you're gonna start working your way into the Bougie Bunch by going for Lord Vader next. Mods are looking fire. Yeah, I'm not worried about your mods one bit, dude. Okay, I gotta check the Sith Eternal. A little slow, but with a health. Yep, I'm not worried about your mods. Keep going, dude. You got this. I believe in you. Your mods are looking absolutely sexy. Yeah, and that's what I suggest for your next couple of farms. Okay, I gotta get going. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Big shout out to those who contribute to the Beaver Dam. You guys hit us another incentive. We'll be adding that time into our Damathon timer coming this next week, starting on Monday. I love each and every one of you. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for giving a damn. I really gotta get going though. Is there anyone out there that we can raid real quick? Ooh. I don't know. We're after GAC, so that usually means that no one's around. I don't see anyone playing Swago. No one playing Swago. But Glurmit is currently playing Slay the Spire, which is a fire game. So we'll send you guys over to Glurmit. For those on Twitch, tell this random guy whether or not you think that he should start an OF. And I will see you guys in the next video. And for those going to Glurmit, I want you guys to say the same thing. Tell Glurmit whether or not you think he should have an OF. Anyways, love you all. See you guys later. Bye-bye.